Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be making a long sleeve with a cuff, and these are the measurements that we're going to need. So for the horizontal measurement, get your armhole circumference, then your bicep circumference, then get your elbow circumference. Make sure you bend your arm a little bit to get that accurately, then your wrist circumference. Just get it above your hand where the thumb is located. Then for a vertical measurement, shoulder to elbow and shoulder to wrist. Then we'll start with a straight line for the actual long sleeve. Then we'll put in the vertical measurements. Go down by 5, which we use as a constant. Then I'll mark 13 inches for the elbow and 23 inches for the full length. But then we're going to subtract 3 for the cuff, which will make it 20. Then I'll add 1 to the 20 and mark at 21, which will be the allowance. Then draw horizontal lines, just like that. Then I'll just label these lines. Okay. So the shoulder, bicep, elbow, and the new wrist over there. Then the measurements, the circumference measurements are going to be divided by 2, and we'll put that in. So for the bicep measurement, mine was 12 divided by 2, 6 plus 0.5 is. Alright, so join those lines. So we've put that is because we don't want our shirt to be tight in any way. Let it be loose and comfortable as much as possible. Then from that line, draw a slanted line to the tip of the starting line and get the midpoint of this line. So the midpoint for the line, then from there go out by 1 inch and make a curve. Let this curve let it be as flat as possible, a little bit flat, not too curvy for this type of shirt with a cuff. Doesn't need to have that very slanted kind of curve, and this will be used for back and front. Okay, then let me check the circumference. My armhole was 16, meaning my armhole circumference was 8. So after measuring this, I'm getting 8.5, I guess, because of the ease I added to the bicep, which is fine. It's not bad. Then from here we'll add allowances of 1 inch, sewing allowance. And just join the allowances. Okay, so we are done. We're just going to cut this out. At the upper part, I'll add in the allowance while cutting. I won't cut it directly on the curves of the armhole. Just add a little bit of allowance. As I said, for this shirt, we don't want that we don't want a large cup. Then I'm sure you have noticed that I'm using only one piece to cut the sleeve. This is because I want it to be easier to pin the paper to the fabric, and also because this armhole just has one side, just has one part which will be used for both front and back, so that's the reason. Like that. Okay, so the first thing we're making is the cuff. Wrist circumference was 9 inches, which is this line that I've drawn. Then the width was 3, which we subtracted. Go up by 3 and join the lines. We subtracted the 3 inches from the full length of the sleeve, and this is what we're going to use to get the width of the cuff. So I'll just label that 9 inches long and 3 inches wide. Then just repeat the same thing at the bottom. Measure 3 inches for the width and join. Note that this will be folded. The cuff is cut on fold. And make sure to make 2 pieces. So from here, we're going to add 0.5 inch sewing allowance to the cuff. So 0.5 all around the cuff. Up, down the sides. Okay. Alright guys, so the next thing we're going to do is label this. I think let me just label it as the cuff. And if you can see, it can be folded like that. And that's how the cuff looks like. Next thing I'm going to go to is to the placket. So draw a straight line. Then go upwards by 4 inches. The slit we're going to make is going to be of 4 inches. So go up by 4 inches. Then this is going to be 1.5 inch wide. The placket is 1.5 inch wide, and that is a standard. So I'm going to join those. And from here, go up by 1 inch and join. Then now that we're done, go around by 0.5 inch. Put this as a sewing allowance all around 0.5 inch. So you can wonder why I had gone up by 1 inch on the placket. You see, the placket has some sort of like a head if you look at it. Okay, so we are done. So when these are folded, the placket will still be 1.5 inches. So we've labeled that the placket. And now the new length is going to be 6 inches and the width is going to be 2.5 if you add the allowances. Then we'll make the band. Go up by go up by 4 inches, sorry. And this is going to be 1 inch wide. The band is going to be 1 inch wide. Join. Then we'll put 0.5 inch sewing allowance on it too. Okay, so 0.5, mark this everywhere and join. And you notice that when you are done with the sewing allowance for the band, it will now be 2 inches wide and 5 inches long. Okay, so let's label that the band. So these are the new lengths that I said the band is now going to be 2 by 5 inches. Then this length will also be 2.5 by 6 inches for the placket. Then the cuff is going to be 10 inches long and 3 inches wide. Alright, so we have come to the end of this video. I've just cut the pieces here and make sure you've got 2 pieces for each. Thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe. See you next time.